Nice place, by the way. And incredible people outside. You saw the crowds. It was just incredible. And we really feel good about the state and the area. We're doing very well here. Just got a poll that was very good. Got a lot of good polls the last couple of days. Thank you to the Livingston County Sheriff's Department for welcoming us in such a beautiful way. This was a beautiful welcome. And these are great people. These are great people. And we have, in terms of law enforcement, just about every law enforcement group in the country has endorsed us, as you probably have heard. And there's a reason for that, because I believe in law enforcement. The other group doesn't. It's always an honor to be with our brave men and women in blue and in brown, frankly, and in various colors, because it's not always blue. But these are great people, and you just don't do better. They're brave. They're under assault, and they have a lot of difficulty with the laws of our land, and we're going to get rid of that difficulty because they shouldn't have difficulty. Our police, men and women, have the backs of law-abiding citizens every single day. They take care of what they have to do in some very adverse conditions, and when we go back to the White House, you're going to see support, the likes of which you haven't seen certainly in 4 years. We worked very closely with the police all over the country, as you know, gave them billions of dollars of excess military equipment that was in warehouses all over the country that the Obama administration refused to give. And it was just drawing dust, magnificent equipment, but it was just getting old, sitting in warehouses. And I hope you guys got some of it, right? Did you? Because I gave it, and it was billions and billions, and it was nothing going to happen with it except the government was paying lots of rents all over the country for big warehouses. And it was an honor to have done it, and it helped a lot of the departments very, very much. I want to thank Livingston County Sheriff Mike Murphy. Mike, thank you. Thank you. Where is he? Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. What a great job. So respected. All of them. This group is highly respected. Mason County Sheriff Kim Cole. Kim, thank you. Van Buren County Sheriff Daniel Abbott. Thank you, Daniel. President of the Police Officers Association of Michigan, James Tiganelli. James? Picking the wrong side. Where he is? Where are you? Come on over here, James. Let's go. Get over here. Come on. Is he allowed to stand with you guys? I don't know. Stand up there, James. How are you? Thank you, James. Representatives John James and John Molinar. These are great warrior people. Wherever you are. Where's John James? There they are. Oh, look at you guys. You don't get the best location because you want your constituents to be treated so well, right? Huh? Thank you both very much. We appreciate it. Done a great job. Your next U.S. Senator, he's really working hard, and I just saw a poll that doing very well. Mike Rogers. Mike? Thank you, Mike. Congressional candidate Paul Young, who is polling beautifully, I think. Paul, good luck. Good luck, Paul. You're going to do it. And Michigan House Republican leader Matt Hall. Matt, thanks. Oh, thanks, Matt. Great. You look the role, Matt. Beautiful. Thank you very much, Matt. Hey, you're right. That'll be next, right? Thank you very much. Michigan Senate Republican leader Eric Nesbitt. Eric. Thank you, Eric. Great. Nice seeing you again. Doing a good job. We're here today to talk about how we are going to stop the Kamala crime wave that is going on at levels that nobody's ever seen before. And she is, as you know, the most radical left person ever even thought of for a high office, certainly for the office of president. People don't know the real Kamala, but I do, and people that do what I do, they also know. But she is so far left that nobody can even imagine, and her real thoughts are there. You know, she's changed. They call her a flip-flopper at the highest level that they've ever seen in politics because she's come out with a policy and for years defund the police. You don't mind defunding, do you, fellas? Would you vote for a defunder? Would you vote? By the way, your people that you protect don't want defunders either. But she's been there until just recently. But she's always been for defunding the police. And the person that she's running with, Tim Walz, is equally far left. This is the most far left group. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. And the press is giving them a free pass. And you're not going to have. If it was up to them, you wouldn't even have the men behind me, people behind me, representatives behind me. You wouldn't have them. They wouldn't have a job. They think it's going to just police itself. Everything's going to take care of itself. Her father is, as you know, a Marxist professor, and he obviously did a good job. But this is where she's coming from. And, you see her now with a smile, and she's gotten rid of the laugh over the last couple of days. I don't know. I haven't seen her laugh. They've told her, don't laugh, please. But I'll bet inside she was laughing last night when she saw the way Joe Biden left, because that was a coup. That was a coup. And I'm no fan of his at all. And it started with the debate, and from that point on, it just got worse and worse. But that was a coup. It was a vicious, violent overthrow of a president of the United States. Since Comrade Kamala Harris took office, her administration's crime statistics show she's presided over a 43% increase in violent crime. These are all government numbers. 43% increase in violent crime. I'll bet the people behind me don't have anything like that. It just gets better. It doesn't get worse. Including a 58% increase in rape, 89% increase in aggravated assault, and a 56% increase in robbery. The crime in America, the fact is out of control. I watched last night in amazement as they tried to pretend that everything was great, the crime was great, the border was great, there wasn't a problem at all, no inflation, no nothing. There has been a report that the job numbers over the last period of time were fraudulent, and I understand that because I know how the job numbers go, and if you want to be a bad person in high office, you can be a bad person, but the numbers are going to be revised, that the job numbers were far less, at nobody's ever seen 600,000 to 1 million people less, jobs less. And let's see if that turns out to be true, but that's what the rumor is. It was reported by a very respected outfit group, and we'll see what happens. But that's a terrible insult to our economy, because we were seeing numbers that were okay, not great, but now we're seeing numbers that, when they're adjusted, are a disaster. But crime in America is out of control. I'm going to make it, along with the economy, inflation, strong borders, and energy dominance, my top priority. I'm including crime in America. Normally that's done locally, and we're going to give the local people a lot of help, like I did initially, but not that much. We had a lot of great numbers coming out when I was president. Now we're seeing numbers that are just absolutely horrific. The Democrats are holding their convention in Chicago in order to showcase it, and yet, as you know, on 4th of July weekend, 117 people were shot. Of the 117, 17 were killed. This is 4th of July weekend, and 40 were shot last weekend. I don't know how many were